Easy to deal with during those 5v5 engagements, that's for sure. Alliance, though, certainly looking pretty darn strong themselves. They do
be fun. Chuan just losing so much from these right clicks. It's I mean, he's already ferried out additional regen, but you really got to watch your spacing here up against a Viper.
Oh, Limp. They've overextended. The orb comes out now. Fairy Fire's up, but no, he will get it. He barely finds it. Well, he's got about a level ahead now on the Viper, and he's going to hit level 5 very, very soon. Chuan, not going to be too happy with that, but at the very least, like you mentioned, he does come out with more regen and 4 HP. It's up down a bot lane. Baboka again falling low, but a nice toss back from SCCC. Now they have that Brewmaster underneath their T1 tower. 33 trying to outrun them, but it looks like he will not get away as SCCC does throw his tree. Time do you bother returning back to the lane? It looks like he may just try and jungle for a bit.
I don't blame him. It's been a rough time. In fact, Baboka just walking up here, that's not how you do it.
No, definitely isn't. And now Limp will find himself another kill. Hanskin TP'd in on that support shaman.
Meanwhile, those stacks for Nico Baby. That's like 2 tree stacks just going his way.
Lane. 33, Dream called up, and now the Avalanche comes in, though he's so darn tanky. They'll silence him up as well. Now he's still not level 6, but he does time the Dream Call timing perfectly, trying to juke them out. Looks like he will end up going down regardless. So nicer than farming up, looks like he understands he's just going to go around the map, try to secure some kills, and then just essentially go back to the jungle for a bit.
Yeah, that's really the best that you can hope fights. So all they need this guy to do is really just farm up.
Yeah, fair enough. Of course, down a bot lane, we do have a Brewmaster split coming out, and 33, he will find his first kill of the game. Now they find SCCC as well. Avalanche toss, but there's the relocate coming out, and Nico Baby is there with the damage, and he does find the kill on the Wraith King. Baboka do go in, but an immediate split from Alliance. 33. He's going to go after XXS. The relocate comes in as well. Nico Baby is there to help out, and now they found the Doom. XXS, he's worth too much money to die right now. He will drums and run the hell away, but Fade, his life will be forfeit to allow the Doom to get out, and now maybe the puck. In fact, not quite yet. The swap is there onto SCCC. They're going after the Tiny instead. It looks like they should be able to find him as well, and they do. The Dream Call really didn't help too much, but now, do they punish? They certainly find at least Farda, but Fade may die back for this, and he does. Chuan now just trying to get the hell out of there. There's the respawn from the Wraith King, and Chuan has an orb in a second. He will not get away, however, as that'll be
is still going to be a menace. The question is, are they going to have that time? Alliance, they've smoked up. They want to play aggressive.
Yeah, well, Baboka, he will break the smoke, but an immediate swap comes out from Farda, and that'll be a very, very easy kill. SCCC may go for a kill onto Farda. In fact, no, they'll leave him be. Nico Baby now running towards that mid lane. There is a swap coming out onto SCCC, but he's being fire blasted up, and it looks like they will find Farda at least, but Nico Baby does not keep going. There's the relocate coming out from Limp, though. And they'll go after Baboka. It's going to be a very easy pickup, but now the Dream Call on 2. It looks like they just want to disengage on the side of Aster, and that's exactly what they do.
Support for a support going down there. Still a bigger win for Alliance. With that age.
And is going for a Blink Dagger next. Oh, Farda? Farda? He's going to keep TPing. Meanwhile, on the back, they've actually gone after Baboka. Looks like Farda's just playing a bit of bait and just holding their attention for a while. Baboka does go down, and now they'll chase SCCC instead. Meanwhile, Farda, they dropped the Serpent Wards on this man just to find the kill. And it looks like they would at least find the Venge, but now here comes Limp with Nico Baby. No. They'll go in after XXS, but he BKBs up, and now the Dream Call Avalanche is pretty massive from the side of Aster. They'll find 2 straight away. The Reincarnation life is coming back, but now they'll get the shackles off. Meanwhile, they'll keep this Viper alive. They're not actually trying to take him down. He's been doomed up anyway. They'll find Nico Baby. It looks like the Viper does tick out, so there's the Aegis gone. Hanskin is continuing.
The structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Into the shade.
Early from the fight, there is a point where the Viper does taper off anyway, so you do have to reprioritize. I think the big thing is going to be catching out 33. You have to make sure this Brewmaster is not there to break up that team fight for you.
They got the Doom off, they got the Shackles off. It looks like this Viper does go down. That's a lot of gold going to Chuan. Now the double Dream Call as well. They found both supports. It looks like Fada should understand he's probably just dead here. He tries to drag it out. In fact, Nico Baby, they're all coming in. They're going to try and fight this. XXS still surviving. They find one support, they'll find two. They do get the Doom trade at the very least, and now Nico Baby goes straight after Fade. And so Alliance, it looks super bad for them. They do end up finding a couple trades for their trouble, but I believe that was...
Anyway, it's just going to be that much harder to deal with Nico Baby's jump in.
The Hex coming out, though. It wasn't an illusion, and now, well, they found Fada, but here comes the Viper Limp. Gets started on SCCC. Meanwhile, in the back, they are going straight after Fade. He'll drop the Surfer Wards, and he's just trying to get XXS out of there. Looks like Fade will end up going down regardless, and now, well, they found the big Doom that they really wanted, but he pops his BKB and TP's out, but there's a lot of damage coming out from Nico Baby.
From SCCC just to get him out there. So you're losing the potency of that item. You're going to lose your high ground out as well. At least the bottom set of racks are definitely not going to be up for too long. And with that, with that ground being lost, there's only so much space left for you to try to escalate. That's one lane completely gone. That's the bot jungle pretty much in the...
Alliance seem to know what's going on. They're just biding their time. Now they jump in, Nico Baby, straight onto SCCC. Fade now shows himself, and there's the Doom on the Viper, but is it doing enough? It looks like they'll at least find Hanskin straight off the bat, but he'll buy back. Now the Dream Call as well to control up that Wraith King. Everyone else from the side of Aster is just gone, apart from Fade, who again does get caught out by 33. He's just going to keep chasing this Shaman down. Fade does get a little bit of help from SCCC, but not quite enough. Though Aster again finding a bit of a bonus for themselves. They got the IO buyback expended, and now they'll go into the Roshan.
That was just really good timing from Alliance. Up to the Rosh respawns. Should just be very happy with that. Aster, the biggest issue for them in these fights is even if they do find a fairly even trade or favorable trade, they're not going to be able to take any fights right after.
Oh, Chuan.
You know, that follows up.
Oh, Chuan. That Mindbreaker
just stuck waiting for about 2 minutes for the Doom to be back up and to have that to leverage. They do buy back, so they want to defend this top set of racks.
Well, they get the Hex off on Nico. Again, he does have Reincarnate available. Still decent. Look at Limp, though. Poor SCCC just lost half his HP.
My God.
Now Chuan just gets ripped apart by Nico Baby. And with that, as secondary racks will be going down very, very easily. I think this is just GG at this point, right?
Yeah, nah. Like, there's no Doom up for half a minute. They could just go for these tier 4s. They still have the Aegis up. Like, there's really nothing to be worrying about here for Alliance. We'll see, though. I mean, there is still potential here for Aster. It's just going to be very hard.
Go in. BKB there from SCCC, but they've lost Baboka already. Now the swap out. Still, they are finding this Venge, but it's just not enough damage output to take him out, and now he'll swap Limp in. Buyback's being expended once again from Aster. They go after Limp, but he has an Aegis available, so he doesn't mind dying too much. They'll go again onto the Viper. In fact, a cheese being eaten by Hanskin, and now, well, Fade, he's gone once again. XXS, he'll melt as well, and this game's over. Alliance, a very, very dominant victory to say the least. It looked a little bit shaky at times, but...
more in cooldowns here compared to game 1. So you have the Doom cooldown, you have the Dragon Form cooldown that you have to be aware of. That is going to be the limiting factor to their aggression.
They bring Baboka up to the top lane to ensure SCCC's farm is okay. So rather keep the Wyvern down bot, ensure he gets that harassment out. And that is a very early, a lot of that damage up for him and his teammate. Meanwhile, of course, mid lane, XXS is there on the Timbersaw. Chuan is no longer there on the Puck. Looks like Chuan will be down at the bot lane, so they are securing the Puck's farm this time around, and XXS should be a lot safer up against Limp on this Viper.
It's not going to be an easy time still, but it's a better time than the Puck would have at the very least, so you're still going to find some farm in this case. Nico Baby laning up against Chuan isn't going to be too hard for Chuan to leverage. They're not going to be able to force Nico Baby out for the most part.
XXS. He kind of stuck around and tanked quite a few hits. Unfortunately for him, that meant Limp could just take advantage and find the kill.
That is one thing that you have to watch out for with the Timbersaw. You have great physical, but Viper does deal a lot of magical damage, so all those stacks aren't going to do too much.
Baboka getting caught out as well. 33 though, just sapping everything away from the side of Aster. Though SCCC now will join in and try to take some of those dominated creeps away from 33. Won't be so lucky though, as mid lane, in fact never mind, bot lane, XXS once. In fact, Limp is currently 3 levels ahead of XXS.
Yeah, that's not a pretty sign for the Timbersaw, but again, that's what you get for basically picking these heroes into the Viper. Your early game's really just going to be shafted, and that's exactly what's happening here. Limp not giving any space to XXS. He's just going to have a rough time, and no matter where he goes. I'm looking at right
this. Fade's standing there like, just hit me instead. Leave XXS alone. Now the Viper Strike comes out. It won't be enough to kill him off, and they do rotate Chuan in. They'll try to go after this Viper and punish for this, and there's the Dream Core coming out. They should be able to find him because he doesn't really have any help around. They do find him. XXS will be the one to take the kill.
Scanning.
Yeah, these wards from Aster do spot out these rotations, though. These are some really good wards just to protect themselves from what Alliance is planning to do, and they might be able to punish if they do force it out here.
Chuan does have Dream Call up, so they can definitely try for it, though. 33 going after SCCC, doing a lot of damage, but it was a bit of a bait coming out of the Morphling. There's that purple heal coming out. He even finds Baboka before he dies. But he does go down, and I think Aster are going to be pretty okay with that. The 2-for-1 trade in the end. Still, Aster taking anything they can get.
Definitely. At the very least, they got a core kill, although XXS...
Yeah, he's dead. Chains out, not really going to matter.
No.
He's already been Viper Striked. He is gone.
Oh yeah, that's, it's just rough.
Dragon Knight, who's been pretty much free farming this whole time. Second in net worth only to his own Viper. Does have the drums on the courier, and well, his invis has kind of been revealed now because courier came in. Meanwhile, looks like
and they do have SCC around to kind of soak that kill. They did manage to get the Devour on SCC as well, so it's going to be pretty happy about that in the end.
Look at Nico Baby though, just pushing that T1, he finds it, and now the stun on XXS, he gets magic missiled up, and here comes 33 with the cavalry. He gets the penitence off, there's a swap as well. Looks like they'll probably find both though. No, Baboka, he would lease Nightmare, but Nico has no farm. And just due to that, Aster are kind of losing everything across this map.
This does allow them to push into the...
It's just deadly for those towers. Of course, now they're taking over the dire side jungle. Chuan gonna get a Dream Call off onto the Doom, so the support should go down here. Aster, nice little pickup for them. SCCC will be the one to pick it up on the hood up. SCCC getting closer to that Lincoln Sphere, though still quite far away.
Ooh.
Looks like up at top lane, they do have a Fiend's Grip onto 33, though he does manage to get out of it, and now tries to go after Baboka, but they will find him as well. All that XP being denied away from Aster at the 15-minute mark now, as the Lions did have both outposts available. And Nico Baby, Baboka, do you get out of there? It looks like you do. Nico Baby's blink was unavailable, even if he did know where he was. Meanwhile, bot lane though, Hanskin is going to end up finding Fade on the Witzer Wyvern, just by himself. He did commit the Doom's Haste Rune. Nico Baby, smoke broken, has a blink available if he wants to try and get in there and stun, but he misses out on the timing. With all that, try and find a target. But now he's basically alone, and they'll get the Nightmare off. Fiend's Grip is available in Baboka, but he just wants to TP out. Hanskin, though, will have the Infernal Blade mini-stun, and Baboka is just going to end up going down.
Rather unfortunate, but good on Aster. They don't lose too much, although XXS... Nah.
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh, yeah.
There's no surviving that. Tries to run away, but Limp will continue slowing him down. And, well, he's still chaining away, to say the least, but Nico Baby will just breathe fire. There is going to be a smoke, though, from Aster, and it looks like they're just trying to secure a support kill once again. Fana gets chained on. They won't commit the Dream Call this time around. It's just a very easy kill. The rest of Alliance, they won't try to punish whatsoever. They just back off to safety.
Yeah, it's fair enough. They just lose the support. So far, that's really been the story of the past few minutes since that Roche fight. They're just going for the supports. They're playing it safe, although...
Alliance. They get the stuns off. No, not in time, but they found the Timber. And, well, XXS gonna melt once again. Nico Baby, meanwhile, going straight after the Bane, but there's the Winter's Curse. It's not really doing too much, though. It's just holding them back right now as Aster trying to get the hell out of there. XXS doesn't really have many trees to hide behind, but apparently he still manages to get out as they were chasing Chuan on the puck. And so now Alliance, without any heroes to kill, they'll just go after that bot T2.
Dire's bottom tower is
XXS.
TP. Infernal Blade will cancel that XXS. He's still going to chase though, but Nico Baby's there with the stun. Nice little swap there from Fada. They'll find the kill, they'll find the bounty rune and fade.
is under attack.
It's the Chen army. You really just can't do too much about this. That tier 3 is basically gone.
At least the dragon form is not available on Nico Baby any longer. They'll pop the drums.
Are fortified. Dire's bottom barracks
Yeah, the Rax just goes down. There's no defense coming up from Aster. They're still trying to get some farm up on their Morphling. SCCC, he'll trade at least the mid tier 1 for that. But it looks like Alliance aren't done. They're moving their way into the mid lane now. They'll get the stun off on the Boca on that Bane, and with that, the Boca is dead. He can buy it back. Certainly doesn't want to, but perhaps they'll have to. There's the buyback coming out, but Alliance, they are not moving. They've still got the Aegis available on Limp, so they're feeling confident with this. But Boca went for the Nightmare attempt, but he's going down again. Dieback on the Bane. His curse will come out. At least they find one, it looks like. And yeah, it will be 33 going down. Nice dream call there to set up from Chuan, but there's no follow-up to it. Just nothing. So 2 Raxes going down. They find a 33 Chen kill. He'll buy back. At the very least, they won't have the Aegis this time.
Radiant's
They'll smoke
bottom
up.
tower has fallen.
XXX does really not want to die right now. Okay, they won't jump him quite yet. Looks like they will jump somebody else, however. The Nightmare will be there onto the DK, and now Chuan does jump in. Who are you going for, though? Nico Baby controlling up the backlines, goes after the Bane and does take him up at SCCC, trying to fight back. Winter's Curse is there onto 33 once again, so the Chen should go down and does. Meanwhile, though, Doom in the backlines, they found SCCC. Chuan getting very low as well, but he does manage to orb out of there. But the GG's been called. It's all over. Alliance 2-0 Aster in very, very dominant fashion.
Yeah, these are two teams that I figured would be on about the same playing field based on how they did